Hello, guess who's back? Guess again. I'm back for another Topic Tuesday. Yay! Let's talk about my survival philosophies. Let's talk about the trinity of survival. You gotta embrace the trinity of survival. You gotta embrace the primitive technologies and skills, like flint and steel, or because the current coronavirus situation, the Chinese might cut off the supply of lighters because lighters are made in China. It's an advantage to have this and this. And people say, you should not carry titanium, it's light. You should only carry these. I think if you're going to carry flint and steel, a striker, carry both. Have both the traditional steel and the titanium with you always on you. Have both of them. This, because this, they can do two different things. I mean, I'm putting this back into this. Here, putting back in my thing. Carry both. Because this is both the trinity of survival. My philosophy is the trinity of survival. You will have a traditional carbon striker. You will also have a titanium flint striker also. At the same time, or it's on you. That's the trinity of survival there. Also, you got to embrace the modern technologies and skills. You would have a ferro rod. You also will also know how to get. You will have modern ideas and technology with you, like a phone. Also, you will also know of primitive way of communications, like writing letters. You will also will also keep your also get information the primitive way, the more traditional way of keeping your eyes and ears to the ground. I mean, like you go by knowing people in communications. I mean, there's also with communications. You're not just relying on phones and modern technology. You will also use your ears and eyes. Connections also. That's also part of the trinity. Also, you will know sign language. You need staff also. That's part of the trinity of survival. Also, you like Native Americans also use mirrors to communicate with each other. Like also that's part of the trinity of survival. That's part that's part of skills you need to know. Morse code. You need to know Morse code also. Trinity of survival. Because that's the primitive Morse code. Also, you need to know. You also need to know have apps like WhatsApp, and modern technology apps there too. Information you need to know. You also need to have a library card. And also have books stored on your phone or a tablet too. Survival books. So that's the trinity of survival. You better know how to get water, primitively and modern. The modern way is the Silcock key. The old-fashioned ways know where the rivers and streams are. Trinity of survival. How you know where you get your food. Skills. I mean, how to make weapons. Trinity is you need to know You gotta learn how to make stone tools, how to use modern even use how to make how to use grind plexiglass if you have to. That's the strategy of survival. You got to brace the futuristic of Trinity of survival. If there's survival, if everybody's lighting their cigarettes with lasers, as Trinity of survival, you have to you gotta get that technology to use for your survival. If everybody's using the flying car, everybody's flying around everybody's everybody's using a hover car. Cars hover on the road, not on wheels anymore. Trinity of survival. How you can use that for your survival. Figure that out. I mean, got the Trinity of survival. You got to brace the primitive skills, the modern skills, and the futuristic skills and technologies. You got to brace the primitive past historical skills, the primitive slash historical skills, the modern skills, and a futuristic skills and technologies is your survival. I mean, if the coronavirus goes more than 10 years, or it could be anything else, disasters. If you're screwed like Chuck on a log, if you're so we got to survive, because you know where our current situation. I'm talking about current situation. Our situation might change in the future. We might be 3-4 years now. This coronavirus was just like would be like a pleasant memory of a past event. I mean, it could be wholly different from this video right now. I mean, but currently the Chinese control our manufacturing and our medicines. I mean, even includes lighters, medicines, and stuff like that. We need to embrace the Trinity of survival. They cut the supply of lighters off. We freeze. They cut our medical supplies off. People die. I mean, same for the medicines. It's time for the medical stuff. Like, we need to embrace the Trinity in the medical supplies. I mean, we need to make our own cough syrups. That's the Trinity. Learn primitive making medicines our own, like cough syrups and stuff like that. And even the insulin. They used to use animal insulin to treat diabetics. You can still get that at animal those feed stores, harvest stores, stuff like that for animals. But you can still get that stuff. That's the Trinity of survival there. We need to embrace the Trinity of survival. I'm not talking about a religious Trinity like the Bible. It's just the philosophy I came up with. So, I think the Trinity of survival, we need to start making our own reusable mask. I don't think we're gonna have time to I mean, if we're gonna have to help neighbors who are not prepared, family members who are not prepared. We need to start making our own mask for neighbors, church members, people at our synagogues, our mosque, tribal members of our work, our community, people we deal with every day. Those masks. We gotta we got to make them our own, or make them ourselves and hand them out to people we care about. That's part of the Trinity of survival. That's the modern part of the Trinity of survival. That's part of being self-reliant. We're not dependent on anybody doing it for us. We're doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for our community. We can sell those to people we don't know. But when it comes to family and community, family and friends, we do it for free. For the church, for for the average Joe on the street, I'll charge them for every dime I get. But for friends and family and people and my subscribers, your friends. I don't know where I'm going with that, so I'm sorry. Trinity of survival is easy. Also, we need to start survival. The Trinity of survival. We need start making our. We need to start making our own supplies stuff. I mean, medical stuff. Because I'm what I heard, what I saw, read. This is getting grim. I mean, from other parts of the world, we need to start making our own medical supplies. As preppers, we need, as part of the Trinity of survival, we need to start making our own medical supplies because we're starting to run out. Try to make our own medicines. I just encourage all of us to do our part to fight this virus. By doing the Trinity of survival. Is you just get the PDR, physician's drug reference guide, whatever it's called. It has all the medical medicines list there. It also has listed all the chemicals and all the ingredients into the medicines in it. I mean, what's all in it. So you should get that there too. That should be in every prepper's library. Physician's drug reference or something like that should be in every prepper's thing there. But it tells you the side effects of each medicine. It also tells you what's all in the, not chemicals, but the chemistry of it and what's all in it. I mean, people should should stock up on that book, the late current edition, because if you need to make medications, that'd be a good reference book to do, because it's got stuff like antibiotics stuff in there, and just has the chemical formulas in there to make it. I mean, so I recommend that. I mean, Trinity of survival. We can't depend anybody to cure this disease. We try to cure it ourselves. We got to have community. We try to have community first, not America first. Community first. It starts the preppers first. Preppers first. Not America first. Preppers first. Survivalists first. Family first. Family first. Preppers first. Family first and preppers first. Survivalists first. That's how it should be. Community first. That's what I mean. This is Jace. Wherever you know world you are. You have a good day, good night. Bye.